Hey, what's up YouTube? It's John here, back with another mouse review. This time we're reviewing the G-Wolves Hati Special Red Edition. Just throwing it out there right now. I have unboxed this already. Like in the title below, I've been using this mouse for a month. I really wanted to not give you my first takes for a purpose. I think what happens when you give first takes is that you're a little bit biased because of the excitement of using something new. I'll tell you, the first time I ever used my Model O, I was really excited for the mouse. I found no weaknesses, and as I started using it more and more, the weaknesses of the Model O became apparent. So this time around, I've been using the G-Wolves Hati for about a month now, and I have lots of thoughts. Again, at first I was really excited. I was really excited to be using this mouse because I thought it was the perfect size and weight. And this is after using the Final Mouse Ultralight 2 for a little bit as well. But after using this, I have some thoughts, so let's get to it. Here we go. One of the coolest parts about G-Wolves is that all of their unboxings or all of their mouse stuff, like they have the best packaging I think in the game right now. It comes in a nice steel tin, which is nice. Again, guys, I have opened this. I have done some things to my mouse. Just stay tuned. One of the first things you get is this nice little letter. Now, one of the coolest parts about G-Wolves as a company is that they're not as big as like the big name brands like Logitech or Corsair or whatever, but they're also not like, Final Mouse, where they have, kind of a lot of hype around them. They're, as you can say, trying to get their foot inside the door of the mouse gaming community. You get a highest quality certificate, which is really cool. Put it closer. It shows you kind of like how the switches work, or the clicks work. You get kind of an instruction manual, and then you get these couple things here, which is really cool. You get you can't see them right now because you get this 3M grip. You get side grips, and you get front left one, left mouse 1, and left mouse 2. 8 little 3M feet made of, I think they're pretty good. I don't know if they're like PFT or whatever they're called. But they feel really good. They feel really smooth. But the fact that they give you 8 of them is really nice. And the reason why I already have 4 missing, if you can't tell, is because I tried to mod my mouse, but the paracord that I was using wasn't the right type. So I had to basically scrap the first set of feet. All right. The other thing you get, guys, and this is like bang for your buck, is you get an extra set of switches in case your switches die, which is cool, right? Because eventually, after using your mouse for a bajillion years, the left 1 and left 2 will start to break. So these are Armoron switches, if I'm not mistaken. And then you get an extra paracord. And let me tell you, this is the best stock paracord that I've ever used in my entire life. Like the stock Model O paracord, or the Ascension cord, whatever they call it, Ascension cord is so bad. They had to redo the Ascension cord and make it kind of more thicker, more durable. A lot of people were having trouble with their mouse disconnecting because of the wire was so bad. The cable was so bad. The new one's nice. I actually tried to put this red on my red Hati. But the pins were not in the same order, and I didn't feel like repinning it, so I'm gonna do that next time. The only reason why I think this is the best cord that I've ever used. The only reason why you would switch out this cord is because you want the looks to look, you want it to look nice, which I actually do want a red cord on this eventually, because I just think it would look so nice. And the reason actually why I got this color, they have a bunch of different colors. They have like red, they have teal, they have white, black, dark, gray, and I think they're coming out with even more colors, like galaxy color. It's really cool. The reason why I got this color is because I couldn't really get my hands on a final mouse, and I thought the final mouse F58 looked so cool, especially that red and black aesthetic is like one of my favorite aesthetics ever. But anyway, there's the mouse. I have side grips on it, so I don't know if you can. There you go. You can kind of tell, and I have side grips on this. It's made out of 3M tape, which is cool. So 3M tape, if you don't know, is very durable. It lasts a long time. You can continue to take it off and on without a lot of adhesive sticking to, the sides of your mouse. I think the Infinity grips use it. The final mouse use Infinity grips, use 3M tape. These aren't quite Infinity skins. They're way thinner and more flexible. But they're really nice that I decided to just put it on, especially to kind of like keep grease off the stock sides. Because sweaty hands, greasy hands, whatever. I try to wash my hands before every gaming session, or I actually do, and I make sure. But our skin's naturally oily, so of course you're gonna get oil on your mouse. So I suggest after every session, just kind of like take some wipes. I have some cleaning wipes that I use. I also have baby wipes next to my computer as well that I use to clean off my mouse when I'm done using it. But anyway, here's the G-Wolves Hati. Sometimes I call it Haiti, which is funny because I think it's cool to call it Haiti. But this is the G-Wolves Hati. I think it looks really great. Now, here are my thoughts. Go and watch a lot of people's reviews, and I pretty much have the same kind of views as a lot of the big name tech reviewers and the big name mouse reviewers. There is little, side flex. There's some pre-travel on some of the clicks. The wheel goes left and the wheel is so loose it feels kind of weird. DPI switch behind the scroll wheel as well. It can go up to 12,000 DPI if you play up that high. It has a 3360 optical sensor. You can go DPI. It has a DPI range of 200 to 12,000. Has a polling rate of 1,000. You can also put the polling rate down using the G-Wolves software, I believe, to bring it down to 125, 250, 500, and 1,000. Again, it has this nice little G-Wolves, paracord. It's about 6.5 length in the cord. It has a max acceleration of 50 grams. It has 6 buttons. Okay. It has 2 on the sides, 2 in the front, right? You have the scroll, you have the click, boom. You also have a DPI button as well, which doesn't really count as a gaming button, but you get what I'm saying. The red version I like the color of. I got the red version because I wanted a mouse that looks like the final mouse. It is a little smaller than the Model O, smaller than the Air 58, a little bit bigger than the final mouse. So if we kind of compare it, it's a little bit bigger than it, but it's not as big as obviously the Model O, if you can kind of see it. Basically, G-Wolves made a lightweight, see if I can get a good angle of it, a lightweight G Pro wireless. It's literally, this is where I put the skins, by the way, on my G Pro, because it's like the same skin, or same mouse, basically. When G-Wolves made this mouse, I think honestly they wanted to make a lightweight gaming G Pro wireless, which is really funny, because like a lot of people were saying, are they going to have, patent issues or whatever? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But literally, it's literally a clone of this mouse. Like if you look at the sides, if you look at the shape, right? Both ambidextrous. No right buttons on here like the G Pro wireless. But if you look at the shape, man, it's like straight up dead on, almost the same. Like even up to the side, like the side buttons are the same. The side buttons on the G-Wolf is a little more out or concave or whatever. It's a little more sticking out, but overall, man, this is like literally the same mouse. It's so funny. Now here I like using it. It's one of my favorite mice to date. I will have a top 5 lightweight gaming mouse, or just gaming mouse in general, coming like in December. And I really do like this mouse. I've been using it a lot over the past month. I actually stopped using it to use I kind of like switch mice every week, so I'm using the Model O again, trying to see how I like it. Now I really do enjoy this mouse. I think it probably is one of the best mice that I've ever used, if not the best mouse I've ever used. The only problem I have is I don't know, like something feels off, when I'm using the G Pro wireless. Even though it's heavier than this mouse, it feels so right in my hand, regardless if it's build quality or if it's shape or if it's switches or if it's the clickiness of it or just the kind of the performance of it. I really do and did enjoy this mouse. I really think it's a solid mouse. I would definitely recommend getting it, especially if you're new to the lightweight mouse game and you don't have a lot of lightweight mouse. I would definitely get over the G Pro, I would definitely get it over the Model O. But the build quality feels a little flimsy in my opinion. I did get a defective kind of like air bubble up in the right hand corner. You can kind of feel it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, there it is, right there, top right. It is a defection, which kind of irked me when I got this out of the box. I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't feel like I needed to get a brand new mouse and wait a couple days or a couple weeks. The problem, also one of the biggest problems that I had was I had to get it off X-Ray Pad, which is a pretty solid site, and they have a really good section of products. But it took about 3 weeks to get it. I didn't order off of Amazon because the upcharge. You can get it off Amazon, but there's an upcharge of like $10-15 more you have to pay. But you get it with the Prime, which maybe I should have gotten it with Amazon. But I ended up saving about $15, but having to wait like 2 more weeks for this mouse to come in. But again, really do enjoy this mouse. But it's so funny because when you use the G Pro, you can feel the quality in this mouse, and especially the build quality. But when you use the Hati, it is very, very light. It's lighter than I thought it was going to be. I think it's like 69 grams or 64 grams or something. I'm not completely positive. Let me double check. Yeah, it says 60 grams, which I don't believe. It has a honeycomb. It has that honeycomb shape on the top. The sides are not honeycomb, by the way, so that's why I put the grips over. So they probably could have made it even more lightweight if they just did the entire honeycomb. Here's the bottom, by the way. There's 4 feet on the outside, and then 1 ring feet in the middle. Kind of, you can't really see it from this angle, but it basically goes around the sensor. And so, yeah, I like to do my reviews kind of like talking with you, the viewer. If you have this mouse, let me know what you think. Maybe you think something different. Maybe you love this mouse. Maybe you think it's the best mouse ever made. And, I really, really like this mouse. I think right now it might be my favorite mouse at the moment, especially performance-wise. And size-wise especially, I thought the problem I had with the Ultralight 2 is it's just way too small for my hands. I'm kind of like a palm grip, fingertip, grip, kind of hybrid in terms of my grip. The problem I have with the Ultralight 2 is it's just kind of too small for me. I love the buttons. I love the side buttons especially. The side buttons here are pretty good, especially if you like the G Pro wireless. But again, it's this build quality. There just feels like there's something off. And I think it has to be the build quality of it. It feels too flimsy. A lot of pre-travel, a lot of buttons. But other than that, I really do enjoy the mouse. We're gonna get a game of Modern Warfare in with this mouse and to kind of test it. and you know, we'll see what happens. Let's do this. Let's do this.
HQ is active. Secure. We're at the HQ. Shoot. Stand by. Reloading. Enemies in the area. HQ contested.
Oh, there's a guy there. Cons of it though is the build quality. I have a lot of problems with this center mouse wheel. It like moves left and right like crazy. It's not supposed to do that. Feels really cheap. The materials feel really cheap. Doesn't feel as sturdy as say a Monolo, a Final Mouse, or even the G Pro Wireless. But overall, I think it's a great mouse, especially if you're looking for a mouse that's a little bit bigger than a Monolo Minus or Final Mouse Ultralight 2, or a little bit smaller than a Monolo, the big version of it. It's a great size, and it's a good overall lightweight mouse. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends, family, all that jazz. And until the very next video, this is my third. I can't believe this is my third overall mouse review, which is kind of crazy. I did the Monolo, I did the Final Mouse, and now we did the G-Wolves Hati. So hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you're thinking about getting this mouse, links will be down below. Take care, guys.